Good morning. I am Dr. Charles Apoki. I am drinking ginger, honey, cinnamon tea. Quite early in the morning, I want to head to an island to give two lectures. It will be extreme foolishness if you have not started writing down the things you will do next year. Next year starts in your mind. As a man thinks in his heart, so he is. As you meditate, you manufacture your future. Meditation is like rumination. Number one, you should start gathering information. You start gathering inspirations, either internally generated or externally generated inspiration. You should start gathering, listening to your instincts, your intuitions, and be writing them down. I want that by this time, 2025, I will ask you to mark the things you wrote down, how far you went towards achieving them. From my own experience, by August, I will have achieved far beyond what you can imagine. So the Bible says the Lord will do immeasurably beyond what you can imagine or think of. So you create the minimum of your expectations in your mind, and then the Lord does immeasurably beyond. Therefore, as a man thinks in his heart, so he is. Think about these things. So you should start spending this time meditating. Many of those who will be broke at the end of this festive season are the ones who are going to spend so much time trying to eat, trying to drink, instead of thinking. You don't think, you sink and you think. So start thinking, writing down, reviewing your life. What did I not do well? How am I going to rectify it? Who do I want to meet next? Which new linkages? So you will write the names of the people, the places, the things you want to do, write them down. You say, write down the vision, even though it tarries. The next thing is that you start declaring them to yourself. As your mouth have spoken, so shall it be. And they died in the wilderness. So you must start speaking. When David said, bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me, he had internal rumbling, internal discouragement. The instincts inside were contrary to his praising God. So you declare to your environment, you start declaring. I said in the year 2020 that it was my year of globalization. And things went contrary, but I am here. The world is hearing me. So you start to declare them. Don't see them in the presence of stupid people who are fire extinguishers. Even if it is your wife, don't tell her. Even if it is your wife, avoid those who are too close to you. Avoid people who are too critical, who don't see you as being worth it. Most of my critics, especially around this local environment, were people who were wondering, who is this new kid in town? There's a new kid in town, Hotel California Eagles. Who is this? They questioned. They wanted to cut me to their size. But I refused to be intimidated by all their criticism, all their labeling, miser, and this and that. They don't give more than me. They want to intimidate you by their structures. They don't have more structures than me. If I want to build, so declare the thing. Don't let it fall into the ears of stupid people. Now, the future starts now. Start to plan now. What you are living today was maybe 20. My own was at the age of 4. Sorry, at the age of 10 in primary 4, you're going to be a doctor. For 60, 55 years back. So your future is a product of your past. The decisions, the desires, the dreams, the drive, the direction, and the people you relate with. So the future starts now. An empty today creates an empty tomorrow. Now, if you don't set goals, I was in the bathroom and the Lord was speaking to me yesterday night. If you don't set goals, your year will be filled with holes of wasted time, resources, and opportunities. So set goals, write them down. If you don't set goals, your life will be filled with holes of wasted time, resources, and opportunities. I had to do this video this morning because I set a goal. The next thing is that if you don't have daily, weekly, and monthly targets, your year will be filled with regrets. So you must have daily, weekly, and monthly targets. If not, your year will be filled with regrets. If you don't have objectives set, written down, your life will be very subjective. Anything can fit into your schedule. Any person can fit into your life. Have objectives you want to attain. Then your life is refined, because it's only what is defined that can be refined. The first country I will visit, I already know it. I will go before Easter. I will come back in a chartered flight to Nigeria for Easter. It's already in the pipeline. We are working them out. Draw your plans. Ask God to put his hand upon them. He will do beyond what you imagine. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. This is a webinar coming up on the 10th and on the 11th of January. It is tagged hitting the ground running financially. This is just a tip of the iceberg. Let me drink some tea. Just a tip of the iceberg. Call +234 80 21 21 92 62 on WhatsApp, and he will send you the flyer. If you register before the end of December, you have a 5,000 naira discount. If you don't, you pay the extra 5,000 naira. We also have properties for sale. God bless you.